Hi, everyone. Welcome to our table talk. And this week we're with Pastor Lucas. And Yay. And we're talking about Ruth chapter 2. So we've heard about all the difficulties that Ruth and Naomi have gone through. They're arriving in Bethlehem as displaced people. And in that moment, we begin to see how Ruth really shines. And you bring out various parts about that.
There's so much with a girl. Girl, woman, young, or a bit like more experienced. We don't know like all the exact details, but what she displays, her character, like how she takes initiative, how she's humble, how she's a hard worker. Like how she sees all the difficulties, right? Like she's in that foreign land, foreign country, foreign people, all of that. But then she seeing, there's a harvest time there. Like I need to provide. I know like all the bitterness that has come to my mom-in-law, and out of that loyal love, she says, you know what, I'll put myself out there. So there's lots of danger in that, and she goes out there. So I think, lots of like things to admire in her as we look like close and see, yes, there's so many things against you. And even one thing that for me was, it's so intriguing, like through the whole book, how many times like she's called out Moabites. A woman from Moab, Moabites, and with all of that, like, yes, okay, you can call me like whatever, but her character speaks huge volume.
Right. And so God is providentially at work.
Yeah.
And she ends up in Boaz's field.
Yeah.
And Boaz is pretty special as well.
Yeah, another one here. And interesting, like, yes, Ruth called Moabites there, anyway, like all the interactions that she had with the people of Israel, they're quite recent. And now even with the God of Israel, and she has given her all to him. And now we see also like Boaz, that as we were like looking his lineage, where he comes from, like mom or like great-great-grandmom or so, like Rahab as a foreign prostitute. But this guy, he shows up and he is a wealthy, influential man, a worthy man, a godly man. In how the way he treats his employees, the way he treats her, the way he even says like, should I talk to you? He could easily say, no, that's it. I heard some stuff about you, but okay, life goes on and everyone has a problem, right? But now like for him to be sensitive to other people's problems, to notice that there is a need there and to even intervene. Like I think there's a lot with both of them as we look like, yes, great life lessons, leadership lessons that we just like learned from the two of them.
And he especially senses what God is doing.
Yeah.
And so he talks about how she's come under the wings of the Lord.
Yeah.
And that's so special.
Yeah, I think, there was something for me in the text. You know what, like I think it's interesting. It came out of his mouth. It's not the words directly from, it's not like Jesus Christ being baptized and now like, it's like sky opened wide and now here it is, like, my son, my beloved son, in whom I'm well pleased. No, like this is the moments where, yes, God has spoken through donkeys. God, he can use creation. And truly, like I believe that the words that they come out of his mouth, it is the words directly from God. Like how, Ruth, all that they have displayed to us, it's so worth mentioning, worth for us, like really assessing, learning from. But why? Because at the end of the day, like you decided to put your faith in God. In his wings now. Another thing is it's so interesting, like under God's wings, it's not static. It's dynamic, right? Like I think like a big question to all of us. Hey, Ruth, she said, God, yes, where you go. Like actually, she said to her mom-in-law, where you go, where you stay. Your God is my God, your people my people. And she left. She left like all the way Moab, all that was familiar, to go to Bethlehem. And the question to you and me is the same. Like if God, you have your daughter overseas. Where does she live?
In China.
Is it easy like to have like now your daughter overseas in China and not being here with you now?
We miss her.
Yes. But do you know that she's in the center of God's will?
Yes.
So that's the point. Like I think for all of us, it's the same. Like just seeing under God's wings. Like God's wings might take us to different places. Would you be willing to go wherever God takes you? Like it's been 10 years plus that I've been here, and I gotta tell you, like, oh, do I miss my family? Yes. Do I miss like my parents? My mom is here visiting us from Brazil for a little bit, for a month or so. But hey, like I went to Brazil in December. The previous time that we went to Brazil was 2 years and a half or so that we haven't seen our family. So yeah, it takes its toll, but being under God's wings, just to go back to like what Boaz said, there is nothing better. And God's wings will protect you. God's wings will take you like to wild places, but under His wings is the best place to be.
Right. And you draw out how Jesus said that to us personally, or to Jerusalem, but through Jerusalem to us, that He wants to gather us under His wings like a hen does its chicks.
Yeah. And isn't that beautiful? But that's it, like as Jesus, He came, and as He died on the cross, it's not about, one of the issues of reading the book of Ruth and trying just to dissect or discern what's happening there with the players, it is missing the invisible hand of God. It is missing actually the invitation of God to all of us. That is not about performance. It's not about like, oh, be like Ruth, be like Boaz. But that's it. It's realizing that out of Ruth, her lineage, later on, like would come the Messiah that died for all of us, and He invites all of us. Yes, like it's not about what you have done or your performance. No, if you truly just put your faith in Him, your trust in Him, in me. I give you a new name. I give you a new life. I give you a whole purpose. Like I made you, and then what He does for us, it is beautiful. So yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's all about one name, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yeah.
And what He offers us.
Yeah.
And our identity in Him.
That's it.
Right. Exciting. Well, there's a lot there to discuss in your groups, and as you look at Ruth, see all that God was doing providentially around that time in her and through Boaz, but also talk about how Jesus is working in your own lives. Because you're children of God, He has special things in store for you too. God bless.
Take care. God bless you.